Hello everyone, and welcome back to my tutorial channel again. And today we're going to be talking about what is API in programming. So, API stands for Application Programming Interface. In the context of APIs, the word application refers to any software with a distinct function. Interface can be thought of as a contract of service between two applications. This contract defines how the two communicate with each other using requests and responses. So, if you guys didn't understand about what I was just saying or what this Google says, well, it doesn't matter if you know about what is API for or the define or definition of API. You don't need to know about that. But the most first thing that we need to know is how does APIs work. So there are some of the terms that basically lying around in this material. Is that is like in restaurant terms. So let's just say you are the users or the consumer or the guy who wants to eat at McDonald's, and there are the service food. I mean the waiters to offer you food or giving you the food. So so the after you giving the food that you want, and the waitress will say it to the kitchen or to the chef itself that you want this and that, and then after that you can the chef will cook the food and the waitress will serves you the food. Well, what I'm trying to say here is that you as the users or the consumers in here, and the waitress as the API, and the chef is the backend. If you still don't understand, I will explain it to you. So basically, API it just seems like waitress. So they basically just take you the food and serve you the food, or list up the food that you want. So it just seems like delivery things, like you want to they will serve you the package or they will take your package and just like that. Well, if you want to know about API in programming terms, is that it's just like this, like um, yeah. So you are the client that wanted a API or server. So the API will request to you or giving it to you, and yeah, that's how APIs work. So it's just basically like waitress, but if you still don't understand, I will explain it or giving you the example of more. So the benefit of API, we're going to be talking about this one first. The benefit of API integration is offers high performance, so you don't need to worry about low performance or take a long time to load. It enables innovative automations, which you don't have to do manually in every situation. Foster greater employee productivity. Of course, reduce human errors. When you wanted to get the API, it can reduce the human errors, or basically just say that you will not get any human errors or human trouble at all. So let's just say the computers work for it, and it improves the employer's reputation and changes the customer experience. Basically, when you use API, you don't have to be worried about lagging or anything. So the customer will experience it as a good experience that they had with your websites. So yeah, as like I said before, I'm gonna be sharing you how does the API works. So there are two things that you basically need to know. That is, there are API public and API private. Oh, I think there is no mention for the API private, but there's an API public. So you basically can use this API in your any web. So when people make the API by itself, you can use it just by copy and paste the code or copy or paste the um, things or the website, and you will be able to make your own website. And that's a good thing because as a developer we have to help each other in for a better innovative technology. So I will give you for the most easiest option for the API, the public API. So for example, if you haven't used Google Maps or maybe you have used Google Maps, you may probably do not notice these features on Google Maps. So basically you can embed your own location into uh, into a what into a website. So if you don't understand, okay, I will give you the example. Just say I want to embed a location in this one. So I will be embed a website for this one. Let's just say you want to embed it to your website. Just click share here, and after that there will be two options. You can send it a link or embed a map. I will choose the embed, and basically this is what API called for. So you can choose the size or the size of the website. Well, I will choose it as a large website. I mean, I'm gonna choose it as the regular website, regular size. And also you can custom the size, but I won't gonna custom the size because I don't need to. So let's say I will copy this and just click copy HTML and go to your web uh, Visual Studio Code and just paste it to body, and here is the code itself. So let's see the website itself. And here we are gonna be looking at the website directly. It should be showing here, but I think yeah, due to internet issues, oh, it shows. And this is how you basically embed a public APIs from Google, which that was easy, right? That was easy. Just like if you didn't know about what's the purpose of this one. Well, I made a website that make this make embed that Google Maps. So as you can see here, it was used for whenever you want to make a company profiles or company website. You have to stitch your location or Google Maps at least. I mean, at least you stitch the location, but it will be confuse the users if you didn't embed the or stitch the Google Map version. So the user will probably not um, not experiencing that as a good experience. And yeah, you can embed it on every website that you make, and this also free. But is that the point of API for use? I mean, that's so easy. No, I mean, yeah, that's easy, but there are some of the hardest thing you can make with API, just like I made with this website, like a prayer times. So here was the prayer times for my website, my a few months my website. I mean, like this is my project, and yeah, I program it like yeah, this much. I mean, yeah, I use JavaScript to make the website, to fetch the website, and also for is the I also make the web. I mean, yeah, the embed the API. So this was the API itself. I made it in API Muslim version 2, which was an Indonesian API, I guess. But yeah, it works for me, and also if you're Indonesian, you can use this API for free. I use it for like a couple of few months and there's no problem with it, which yeah, I was impressed with this website. I mean this API, and I guess you have to try it too. um, yeah, basically that's all I can say for the API. So if you wanted to make an API or prototypes like this, you can go to my GitHub and look up for the prototypes or maybe Moscow website that are available on my GitHub. Just keep looking for it because I'm not even deleting it yet, and make sure you use that thing, because yeah, I will state the website too in my in the description of the video. So yeah, that's the explanation of API. If you guys didn't understand, well, there are times where you probably will understand about API. I had a time. I mean, I had I had a time to understanding to API, and which you guys will understand it too. So that's all from me from this video, and I'm sorry guys if I made you confused in this video because I still didn't know what the meaning of API too, but I've already shown you the function of API, so you will get a background about it, and you probably will know about what is API is. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video that I will be making about. Bye.